Hey everybody, today I just wanted to do a quick video about Kat Von D liquid lipstick and Lipsense. Everybody has been raging about Lipsense and talking about how long lasting it is and that it's kiss proof and photo proof and you can just wear it all day long and it'll stay. I'm comparing it against one of the popular liquid lipsticks that's being sold at Sephora. It's by Kat Von D. And I'm just going to swatch them for you on my arm real quick. That one is Bella by Lipsense. And then right next to it I did Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. And that's just one swipe of each one. So you can tell that the Kat Von D one is much more pigmented with just a single application. But on the other hand, Lipsense is meant to be buildable. So you're supposed to like apply a coat, let it dry, apply a coat, let it dry, and then the color gets more and more bold. So these are my thoughts. Both are super long lasting. So I've worn this Kat Von D one like twice, and both times that I've worn it, it has lasted me like at least 15 hours without reapplication. And everybody that saw me that day was like, oh my gosh, like what are you wearing? That color is gorgeous, and like you've been having it on all day. Like what is this? And so I feel like, Kat Von D needs to like give me some props or something, because I was doing so much advertising that day because I seriously had everybody coming up to me like wanting to know what I was wearing because of how amazing it was. Lipsense on the other hand, I feel like you have to do a lot of preparation beforehand if you want to wear this all day and make it look good. Like tons of exfoliation. You want to make sure your lips are super hydrated, but you can't have like any lip gloss or chapstick or like anything on underneath it. So your lips have to be moisturized, but they have to be dry right beforehand. Otherwise, it's just going to start like peeling and won't apply evenly, and it will not look good after a very short amount of time. The other thing about Lipsense is it's kind of like paint. Like once you put it on, it's not going anywhere. It ain't coming off. So you need to like make sure you have your paint remover, aka the Lipsense remover, close at hand if you make a little oopsie, because otherwise it's just staying there. The Kat Von D one is a little bit easier to work with. It's not quite so permanent, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. It still lasts a really long time. So the Lipsense one dries super fast. Kat Von D doesn't dry quite as fast, but once it has dried, it stays there. Because it is a liquid lipstick, it does have like that kind of dry feel about it once you have it on. And so does Lipsense, and so they provide glosses to go with it, to go on top of it. And the glosses you do have to reapply throughout the day. Those don't last as long because it's a gloss. They're not made to do that. Yeah, Kat Von D, you can also put a little bit of gloss over it if you're looking for some extra hydration. But then by putting a gloss on it, you are increasing the transferability with it. So, sipping a straw, drinking out of a glass, eating things, you will see a little bit of transfer there. But even doing that, it's still super long wearing. So if you're doing a lot of like eating, drinking, that kind of a thing, you might need to do a reapplication at some point. But if you don't want to, it wouldn't really be that necessary. Especially with a more nude color like this, you can totally get away with not reapplying and it wouldn't be that noticeable if some of it came off. So, pros and cons of each. I think that if you are doing something like photos, and you want to have something that, you know, you can be totally kiss proof and will just stay on beautifully for the first few hours, and you don't need it to be lasting all day long, I think that Lipsense is the go-to product. It'll look great in photos. It's not going to go anywhere for them. But anything beyond a few hours, your lips are going to get really, really dry. And it's not going to look so great after a while. It kind of actually looks bad after a while. And did I mention it burns? It burns. Like after you go through all the trouble of preparing your lips to put it on and they're like super exfoliated and raw, and then you go and put this stuff on, it literally feels like you're applying like paint thinner or something to your face. Like it burns. It's painful. Okay. And something about that just doesn't seem right. Like when you put like cosmetics on, it shouldn't hurt you. No, I just don't think that's good. Pros and cons with this: it's not quite as kiss proof or, you know, glass proof as the Lipsense, but I think it looks better after a longer period of time. So if you want something that you can apply and then 12 hours later it still's gonna look good, you know, it might have lessened a little bit, you might have gotten a little transfer somewhere along the way, but it still looks good and it feels good. Like the formula in general is just amazing and it feels super, super good. Then this is your winner right here. And price point really isn't a difference with these two because they're honestly like the exact same price. They're both about $20. So good quality products. Just depends on what you want, what you're going for, and then I would choose from there. So for me personally, I like the Kat Von D maybe a teensy bit more because I work 12-hour, sometimes more than that shifts, and I don't always have time to just go in the bathroom and be like touching up my face. So this for me is like lifesaver. It looks super good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on for you so you can see what it looks like on person. It's so smooth. It's so beautiful. Check that out, guys. I mean, how gorgeous is it? And it's still a little wet right now, but as it dries, it'll just make it that much more permanent. But while it's wet, it's really easy to work with. And so if you messed up a little bit and you need to, you know, not a big deal. But look at it. It's so beautiful. Anyways, that was my review for the day. If you liked it, give me a like. You can subscribe to my channel. Or if there's a product that you've been really curious about, wanting to see if it's really worth it, go ahead and put it in the comments below. I'll check it out for you and let you know what I think. Let me be the waster of money so that you don't have to. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye. So this one is, oop, that's terrible. Let's try that again. Nope, still terrible. So just to show you, I don't think that one's dried all the way yet. No. And these have both kind of dried now. And so if I'm going like, nope, fail, because the Kat Von D one just went everywhere. I didn't let it dry long enough. They ain't going nowhere. Guys, it's fall. It's officially fall. I'm so excited. We're done.